It is bad news, it is a risk, but what our strategy is to identify the risk, manage the risk. Later on, we hope, by working with weather rainfall and other prediction software, to have a little more advanced warning of the areas where it might be affecting. But for now, our intention is find out the areas that are at risk, identify how you might mitigate that risk, and sometimes it's very simple. Perhaps just raise a curb 100 millimetres and you may save an entire underground car park, perhaps with 500 cars in it. That's the sort of simple example. Also in the city we have basements. These would be underground dwellings. Very attractive, very nice places to live, but living below road level is not perhaps most sensible when you have heavy rain. So looking at how we may protect the residents who live in those areas. We're also looking at the area of spatial planning, because ultimately spatial planning is particularly important. And in the context of our flood strategy for Dublin, we've looked now at what climate change might bring in the future. So out there we have the potential for rising sea level. So our project 2030 and 2050 has looked at this possible emerging risk. We've identified that we may need a tidal barrage, possibly around 2030 to 2050. Now we've put that out as an idea, and in our new development plan now we're linking in possible changes to the city with that tidal barrage. For example, cruise tourism. Last year we got 80 large cruise liners visiting Dublin, and there'll be more coming in future years. So we're looking at developing a new cruise terminal for Dublin, and that could link in then with the development of a tidal barrage. So ultimately we're looking at the form of the city, how it might change, and how then we can adapt it to meet these new emerging risks.